She's lost the lead of the race as we're looking at
Contact at the back. Emma very frustrated by that.
Kimilainen's going to do it. She's gone down the inside of Koyama.
They're side by side. Emma Kimilainen has taken the win back. Emma Kimilainen's coming through too.
Look at Kimilainen. Her racing instinct is strong.
Some of these drivers haven't actually been in single-seaters for 10 years. Emma Kimilainen hasn't been in a single-seater. She told me that she had to ring up her engineer and say, can you just remind me, how did it all work? And she really went through everything that she could to be in the best position coming into this series.
Yeah, but class is permanent, and therefore, even though she's not been in a single-seater for several years, you know, W Series has created an opportunity for her to be back on track, and she was in the top 3 in the wet running yesterday. So she's definitely a contender for the top spot, and will be putting Jamie Chadwick under pressure.
Further back, we saw Emma Kimilainen having a great start. That's Marta Garcia alongside car 27, which is Sarah Moore, looking to see if she can get an advantage into the hairpin.
Jamie Chadwick's gone wide.
Jamie Chadwick's off the circuit. She's off the circuit, and she's lost the lead of the race as we're looking at
Contact
at
the
back between two of them. But
that car is going to be somewhat difficult for them to recover. You can see
Megan Giltz and Emma Kimilainen. She was doing so well. Started high up on the grid. She started second and is now out of this race.
Let's look for this contact in the middle of the pack. Oh, T-boned. Megan Giltz T-boned down the inside. And she got on the wet patch on the inside, braked a little bit too late, and look at her, absolutely coming like a missile. Well, unfortunately, that can happen. We saw our race leader, Jamie Chadwick, make a mistake, and action before we've even completed one single lap here in Hockenheim, with only 6 races in the championship. That definitely is not the way they wanted to start here in Hockenheim. Emma, you can see there on the left, Emma Kimilainen, she is obviously, as you say, very frustrated by that.
Well, as always, we've got Ted Kravitz in the pit lane, and he's been speaking to Emma Kimilainen.
Yes, Claire. Hello, David. Hi, Claire. Hi, everybody. And desperately sad for Emma Kimilainen. You know, she just had so little notice of it. This goes back to the incident with Megan Giltz, and it's not really clear whether it's a sort of direct consequence of a previous head injury. I think you've been talking about that already, have you not, Claire? And but she hasn't been well overnight, and she felt that it just wasn't something that was worth risking. The doctors felt it wasn't something that was worth risking. You never know with a head injury. She wanted to race, but it was really on doctors' orders that they said, you know, it's not for you.
Kimilainen, she was returning after missing the last 2 events, so she raced in Hockenheim round 1 and then is returning now, but she was being very quick all the way through free practice, I would say, and she's going to be one that I think is going to be quick in qualifying as well.
So I'm down at the warm-up area where all the drivers are being coached by the physios from Hintsa Performance. They're a company who actually provide the physios for lots of drivers in Formula One, Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel, amongst others, and also Emma Kimilainen, who they've managed to do great work with. Emma, getting you back race fit as well. What were those last 2 missed rounds like? It must have been so frustrating for you.
Yeah, well, I've been basically at home in bed, sleeping or laying. So now it's great to be back, and yeah, physical enough to do this and stuff. So I'm really happy about that.
So the car set off for their formation lap. Returning to the championship is Emma Kimilainen. She will start 8th on the grid.
Kimilainen's really trying to get past. She was 8th on the grid, and it's a little bit of movement there under braking. Kimilainen's going to do it. She's gone down the inside of Koyama and run a little bit wide. Koyama looking for the cutback, and then the run down towards turn 4. So Koyama, it's not done yet.
Various other battles going on there, as I think Emma Kimilainen's looking to try and get round Jessica Hawkins. Not quite able to do it.
Yep, she's done it.
She is
down
round
the
there. That's a good place to do it, round the hairpin, the final hairpin in 4. Jessica Hawkins fighting back here against Emma Kimilainen. They're side by side. Can she get the run into the next turn? I think she can. Straight speed into turn 1, and she goes wide. Emma Kimilainen takes it back. She goes off the circuit.
She gets it done easily going down the start and finish straight. She's overtaken going into turn 4, and then she's got round the outside, comes back into line in the braking area, and then suddenly doesn't seem to slow down. Just at this moment in time, she moves back over to the right, very quickly and doesn't slow down for some reason. And that just allows a Kimilainen a very easy run through and to take up the position. So for Hawkins down to 6th, Kimilainen up to 5th.
Kimilainen looks to see if she can get into 4th place as she puts pressure now on Fabian Volvend. Fabian Volvend, who started pole position at the last race in Misano. So interesting to see if she can hold on here or if her tyres are going to start to go.
Got to say she's doing a very, very good job at this moment. It's a battle down here for 4th place, and I think Kimilainen is going to get it. I just don't know when. There's nearly 8 minutes to go, plus 1 lap, and the way she's came through from her starting grid position is really, really impressive. And so from that, I would say again, Kimilainen, as we've seen before, overtaking into the 4th corner, the last corner, is going to be the one. However, she's got a very good slipstream now in the back of Volvend, coming down the long 900-metre straight into the 1st corner. Volvend is now just stretched a little bit away from Kimilainen, and so she's got a touch of breathing space. I wouldn't have said it's relaxing space, it's only breathing space.
The young 18-year-old takes the first win. She's another winner in the W Series. Emma Kimilainen on return is in 5th place. Emma Kimilainen, who set the fastest time of everybody yesterday in FP1, but it was Sarah Moore who set FP2 fastest time. So the cars head out on track. 25 minutes starts ticking down in the top left-hand corner.
As now Kimilainen comes across the line. She was quickest in free practice 1 goes quickest so far at 36.157. Still 2 seconds away from what she was able to do yesterday morning. But as I said before, she's actually one of my hot tips for that front row grid position. Kimilainen, who's dropped now down to 3rd behind Garcia and Pepper, now goes quickest again. So Kimilainen's back up into the fastest lap with the first 2 sectors. Very fast times from Emma Kimilainen at the moment. She's gone the quickest in the middle sector, and she'll pop herself up a little bit higher. She's gone quickest, 34.758. Deposed Powell down to 2nd, Wood now down to 3rd. So Kimilainen, with 7 minutes to go, is on pole position.
So red flag again, once again, the 2nd red flag of the session. But importantly, the clock is still ticking down with 9 seconds left. That's not going to stop now. And it looks like Emma Kimilainen is going to take pole position on her 2nd return to the W Series.
Yeah, as they start their warm-up lap, we were predicting heavy rain as we had earlier on in the day, but it's amazing how the suns came out and dried up the whole circuit. And so it's going to be a very, very different race, especially as Alice Powell was saying earlier on. Her and the pole sitter Emma Kimilainen have got nothing to lose. Behind, though, they've got a championship battle to take out, and so therefore I think we're going to see a very different dynamic between the first 2 rows of the grid.
And Alan, as they come round for the final part of their formation lap, it's going to be exciting, isn't it? Is there still any of this circuit, though, that has got a bit of wet on it?
No, there's very minimal amounts. It's only really the curbs that they'll have to be careful of, especially in the first laps with the cold tyres. And as you see, Kimilainen trying to throw the front of the car in to get some temperature. However, if you're at the back of the grid and on the outside, then you could be sitting in a difficult position. However, for the leader there, Kimilainen coming up to her position, I don't think she's got anything to worry about except that run down to the 1st corner, making sure she gets a good drive off the line and beats Powell.
Emma Kimilainen is on pole position, and it's a bad start for Emma Kimilainen. It's a brilliant start by Jamie Chadwick. Alice Powell looking to see if she can make it work into turn 1, but actually not sure she has. Jamie Chadwick's gone up to 3rd place. Alice Powell looking to see if she can get the lead of the race, and she has taken the lead into turn 2. And actually, we're seeing Emma Kimilainen go further back, and there's a crash at the back, but it is Alice Powell who leads this race.
Because Emma Kimilainen is now looking at the back of Alice Powell coming into the final chicane. Powell was able to get the start off the line, led into the 1st corner and muscled her way past Kimilainen, but now Kimilainen had her sights very much set on the back of Powell.
It's going to be very interesting to see what Emma Kimilainen can do here. Alice Powell is one of the most experienced drivers on the grid, and she's going to defend hard to get this win. Not quite close enough. Emma Kimilainen looks to the inside of the circuit. Can she do it there? Alice is very, very late on the brake. She makes a mistake, though. She's gone off the circuit. Emma Kimilainen is going to take it back. Is she not? They're side by side. Emma Kimilainen's got a nose in front, and Alice Powell's had to go down to 2nd. Emma Kimilainen has taken the win back. She got pole position, and she's back in front.
Emma Kimilainen just stuck her nose down the inside a little bit much, distracted Powell. She wasn't able to get to the apex, and then ran wide. Once she was on this slippery curb, that took her right out, and that was a gift in reality. As you can see, she stuck her nose down the inside. Powell hesitated a little bit, didn't cut the curb, ran wide, and after that it was Kimilainen that just went straight through, and it was a block pass into the lead. So now the interesting point is, can Kimilainen pull away from Powell. Already Kimilainen has actually stretched the lead and pulled away from Alice Powell, who will not be able to retaliate. And Kimilainen's just checked out. She's disappeared by over a second a lap in the last few laps. Yeah, as I look at the timing sectors, it's Kimilainen, fastest in all three. She started on pole position. She didn't lead off the line, but she got herself back into the lead by pressuring Alice Powell. And now she's 5.3 seconds, and she's just going to run out the last part of this race. 2.78 mile circuit, and I bet for her, this is going to be the most enjoyable 2.78 miles.
Here she comes then. She comes past the final chicane into turns 16, 17 and 18. She was on pole position. Emma Kimilainen becomes the 4th different winner in W Series. She hasn't raced half the season, but she'll take that win.
She was very good in Norris Ring at the last time, but she really bossed this complete weekend with pole qualifying and then the win.
Emma Kimilainen, currently 3rd, has just gone faster the ball in the middle sector. 4 tenths down in the first, but she's now topped the times, so continuing that good form from free practice.
Emma Kimilainen has backed off this one as well. She is down in both her sectors, comes across the line now, and unsurprisingly is 2 tenths down. But she wasn't on a fast lap, so maybe now that means she's going to push for this one. She's had a bit of traffic. Emma Kimilainen's just gone fastest by the most minute amount, David calls that.
That's 0.005. That is incredible. Looked like Kimilainen had an answer, but she's had a bad middle sector, and that's allowed Esme Hockey to make it 3 Brits currently in the top 3. See there, Kimilainen off track. So there's where that mistake went in the middle sector. She was in a personal best first sector. She'll get one final lap at it. Does Kimilainen have what it takes?
Emma Kimilainen comes back into the pits. Jamie Chadwick, let's watch her though on the timing screens as Emma Kimilainen's pulled back in.
All over for Kimilainen.
The final race of the season. Can Jamie Chadwick become the first W Series winner ever? Lights go out and we're racing, and it's a great start from Jamie Chadwick. There is a staller there as well. Alice Powell's unable to see if she can get round into Paddock House. She's trying to see if she can, but no, Jamie Chadwick has got the clean exit into the first corner of Druids, and Alice Powell is nowhere near. There is a staller on the grid, but let's stay with the action as Jamie Chadwick comes round Druids and is in the lead of the final ever W Series race of the season.
Well, that staller, I think, was Esme Hockey. So after a very strong qualifying, threw it all the way off the line. So she's running absolutely last.
There's a battle just going on at the back there, but it's Jamie Chadwick. So it's Emma Kimilainen who won, obviously, last time out in Athens. She had the problem. She stalled on the grid, but it's all Jamie Chadwick at the moment as she's pulled out quite a lead from Alice Powell. And Alice Powell is now under some threat, from Kimilainen.
Esme Hockey, Claire, that made the stall. Actually, Kimilainen's the winner from that. And as you mentioned, winning last time out, looked like she was in a great position to challenge for the pole. Didn't manage to pull all together. That went to Chadwick. But does she have an opportunity now to make good in the race? Kimilainen, she looks like she's really lining up Alice Powell. Powell, that takes away her focus on trying to hunt down Chadwick. Kimilainen again looking so confident in her turning and applying. No doubt in my mind, she is the fastest car on track right now. Fairness to Jamie Chadwick, she just needs to bring the car home. She doesn't need to be taking any big risks. But Kimilainen, definitely having missed a few races earlier this year, has got the bit between her teeth.
Alice Powell now really under pressure from Emma Kimilainen as they come into the final corner of the circuit. Past the start-finish straight, they come past our commentary box now, and Alice Powell is visibly closer as she pulls away actually from Emma Kimilainen. She's moving, she's looking to see if she can do it, and no, Jamie Chadwick takes it back and pushes her off the circuit. Oh, that is not what Jamie Chadwick needs. She needs to give it over. Surely Alice Powell is through. Emma Kimilainen's coming through too. They need to not touch. Jamie Chadwick needs to finish on the podium. They come into the Graham Hill bend and she's had to give it up. Alice Powell leads now from Kimilainen, from Jamie Chadwick, who's now under pressure from Beitske Visser, the only other person that can take the championship away from her.
Absolutely brilliant racing. That's how you do it. Clean, hard, fair. Chadwick had to, once that door was opened by Powell forcefully into Paddock Hill, she then had to give up that place to Kimilainen at Druids. Look at Kimilainen. You mentioned she hadn't raced for 10 years. Well, her racing instinct is strong, and she was on the back of Alice Powell's gearbox and created that opportunity. Absolutely brilliant racing. Powell and Kimilainen out front, I think it just absolutely endorses how much progress has been made this season in the competitive nature. You know, Chadwick may well be leading the championship, but right now, Powell and Kimilainen are leading the way.
And it's going to be Alice Powell who takes the win in W Series. The home hero takes her first win in W Series. Emma Kimilainen is second. History made once again in W Series.